All right, good morning. So, day two of trying to pass a funded account for the first time, a funded challenge for the first time. I'm currently up 1.4%. That is $70. I need $500 to pass phase one, $250 or 5% to pass phase two. So, that is quite a lot. But yeah, anyway, so it's not the first time that I am trying, it's not the first time that I'm trying to pass a funded account. This is my fourth funded account. I blew all the others, so I am profitable, but I'm still at that stage where I'm trying to pass a funded account. So yeah, so let's get into the charts on what I'm looking for. Let me just see if I can refresh the trading view because my lines aren't showing up. So basically, I have a bullish directional bias for today, and there's three reasons for that. We'll go over the fourth one shortly, but first reason is that price fell on Wednesday. Today's Thursday, right? Price fell on Wednesday, and price fell into a bullish daily FEG, and it created that bullish retracement on Wednesday just before it closed, right? So because of that bullish retracement, there was a lot of volatility that left behind a 1 hour bullish FEG, right? So that's the first reason. So the first reason is that price is delivering from a 1 hour a one I can't speak today. Price is delivering from a daily bullish FEG, right? The second reason is that when the daily opened today, it immediately fell into that 1 hour bullish FEG that got created due to the reaction of price falling into the bullish daily FEG, right? So price fell and it traded into that 1 hour bullish FEG. So basically retraced, and at the moment price is respecting it. Price didn't make a daily high yet. So that's the third reason that I'm bullish. Price didn't make a daily high yet. I just opened and put in a low in that 1 hour bullish FEG, and price is currently revisiting that low, but it's failing to take it. And price, if price is correct and price is going to expand out of that daily bullish FEG, then technically today should be a bullish C3 expansion candle, just like yesterday was a bearish C3 expansion candle. So if today is a bullish day, then it means that yesterday's bearish C3 was just to expand, to retrace into the daily bullish FEG that was left behind, that has been unmitigated for a while, and now it has traded into that. So if price continues bullish, and then obviously the bullish C3 is confirmed, right? So that's three reasons, well technically four reasons, why I have a bullish directional bias. Is that the first is price is delivering from a bullish daily FEG. The second reason is that as soon as the daily opened today, price retraced to trade into a 1 hour bullish FEG and respected. The third reason is that price put in a low of the day. It hadn't put in a high yet. As soon as it opened, it just fell and traded into the 1 hour bullish FEG and is currently still being respected. And the fourth reason is that if we are truly bullish, then it means that price is in a C3 expansion on the daily, a bullish C3 expansion on the daily. And then not really a fifth reason, but possible fifth reason is that maybe price is in a bullish C4 4 hour candle at 8 a.m. We can only confirm this through price action and all of that, so it's gonna take some time. So just to go over my directional bias for this morning, why I took the long trade, and how I mistimed it the way I did. And how it led to overtrading and all of that. So basically, price fell on Wednesday, right, yesterday, and then it traded into a bullish daily FEG. So price traded into the FEG, and from there it had a bullish reaction. So it was bullish for a while before Wednesday closed, and it left behind an hourly bullish FEG, right? So when Thursday opened, it retraced into that bullish hourly FEG, respecting it. Um, Price hadn't made a daily high yet. It just opened and it put in a low, and that low was put in at the bullish hourly FEG level, and price was currently revisiting that low, but it was failing to take it, meaning it was respecting that low. So therefore I then anticipated that Asia low was most likely the low of the day, because price retraced into that bullish hourly FEG that the daily FEG created the previous day out of the reaction of the daily FEG being respected. And basically the anticipation was that Asia low was the daily low and the respect of the low that was created in that bullish hourly FEG. Another reason why I was bullish and why I was looking for longs is because price today, Thursday, was in a daily bullish C3. So it should expand as it respects the hourly bullish FEG, right? And as we were going into London, what price did was literally, like, you can say about a half an hour before London opened, what price did was it gave a 1 hour bullish C2 with SMT, and in turn it also gave a potential 4 hour bullish C2, but obviously only if it respects and expands. So we're not looking at that aspect, we're just looking at the aspect of price gave a bullish hourly C2, and that obviously supports our daily bullish expansion bias. Also, if we are correct about price being bullish, and then that means that 8 a.m. could possibly be a 4 hour bullish C4 candle, which means that it can most likely sweep C3 before expanding. And unfortunately, that is what it did. So basically, price created that 1 hour bullish C2 at 8 a.m. with SMT on EU, where 8 a.m. was a fairly swing and a sweep of sell side liquidity on GU. And when London opened, I entered the trade right about 15 minutes before London opened with about a 11 point SL, and not only was my stop loss 1 point bigger than normally, but also I don't know why, but when I logged into MT5, every time I just like exit out the trading screen and go back into it, it wasn't on GU, it was on EU, and the lot sizes were just like minis instead of micro lots. So that was also off-putting because I ended up trading euro instead of GU, so I had to close in a losing position. But basically, what GU did was, as London opened, it fell for a bit, right? So it put in one more sweep before it then continued bullish. The sweep was also SMT because it created the low of day for GU, but EU did not put in that extra sweep when London opened. Instead, it just continued bullish. And because of this loss, not only did it upset me because the stop loss was a point bigger, but also because I ended up risking 6 positions instead of 5 due to MT5 opening the wrong pair as well as the wrong lot size as well. And then obviously because I got emotional, I tilted I tilted, and then I overtraded. So because I saw obviously price was falling, I was like, oh no, I'm wrong about it. I should just take a trade in the other position, or the other. I should take a trade in the other direction. And then I took the trade, and it ended up being a sweep. So then I was wrong about that too, and I put on 6 positions for that one too. And not only did I put in 6 positions for that one too, MT5 kicked me out again. So when I wanted to sell on GU, I ended up selling on EU, and EU was very bullish. So yeah, then I lost even more. Then I ended up being down 1.4% on the funded, instead of being up from yesterday's win, which was also 1.4%. So then when I realized that it was a sweep and price was continuing in the way that I intended it to, that's when I just used 2 standard lots. Very dumb decision, but it did get me back to break even on the account, which is 5k. So I ended up being correct about the directional bias, but it was mistimed and sadly obviously unpredictable due to price just putting in that extra sweep before expanding. So yeah, we can't predict these things, we can only react afterwards. So obviously the way that I reacted wasn't the best, but that's basically how the trade went.